Hey guys, it's Makeup by Katrina NYC. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to cover the fundamentals of makeup, one of them being brushes. Okay, I think you probably don't know what brushes to use out there. I get a lot of questions, comments about how to apply makeup. What's very important is that you have your tools in addition to having good makeup. But tools are extremely important. So what I wanted to do was cover those aspects, and then if you have any questions, I want you to comment below and I will be sure to answer them. So I have in my hands some of my favorite brushes that I personally like to use on a daily basis, and I'm gonna start with foundation brushes. So what are foundation brushes? Foundation brushes are your tool to apply your foundation. Some people also use concealers with them, but I will say what's really important, number one, is to find the right foundation brush and also how to apply while using them. So I have two very favorite ones that I love to use. One is by Eve Pearl here. It's an angled foundation brush. This one is a Contour Blender 201. And this one is by Doll 10, also available one very similar to it by Tarte Cosmetics that I also like. Then everyone probably sees this guy. This guy right here is your beauty blender. Beauty blenders are awesome, and I'm gonna talk about each one. With that being said, this Eve Pearl brush right here is one of my favorites. Why? Because you can take your foundation, you can dab it in different areas here, and then you can apply, and then you can actually rotate the brush in circular motions or even pat it in, okay, until you get the full coverage look that you're going for. Always remember to bring your foundation down your neckline. Another great one by either Doll 10 here, which I'll give you my offer code if you like and get 15% off. This beautiful foundation, which provides like a airbrush foundation application. And what you can do is you can either apply some of the foundation on your face directly or on the bristles of the brush, and then in circular motions also rotate the brush all around till you get your full coverage as you like. Bring it down with whatever left over in your brush down your neck, and that's actually going to cover the entire basis of your application with this brush. It should always give a beautiful airbrush looking finish. Next is your beauty blender. So what do you do with a beauty blender? Beauty blenders are great, especially if you don't feel confident enough to use a brush. I highly recommend using a beauty blender instead of your hands. Hands, especially if you're applying the foundation on your hands and you haven't cleaned them, can contain bacteria. You can place the foundation all over your face with your hands and then cause breakouts to your skin that you didn't necessarily need or want. And also, it doesn't provide an even coverage across the face. Not to mention, you waste a heck of a lot of foundation by applying it with your hands. So what you can do with your beauty blender is you can wet your beauty blender. You're going to squeeze it. You don't want to squeeze it so much so that it's completely dry of water. You want to leave a little bit in it because it will expand, and then you will apply foundation on it, and then what you do is you pat it all over the skin. You can use this angled portion here to go underneath the eye, and you can bounce and put it on across your entire face. And what this will do is it will also help to achieve a really pretty coverage across the face without feeling like you have streaks that some people seem to experience with brushes if it's not applied properly. Next are your eyes. I like to really just get it down to something very simple. I feel that there's so many brushes out there. I'm sure you feel completely overwhelmed. You're not sure what to apply when you're looking for the right brush to use for your eyes. What you really need is a nice flat brush here, which is an applicator brush, and this brush right here, which is called a blending brush. These two will really achieve a beautiful look on your eye and will really help to make it look smooth and pull together a look that you're looking to achieve. In the future, I'm definitely going to go over what type of colors to apply to have a day look, or what colors to apply to have an evening look. But for now, I'm going to talk about how to use these brushes appropriately. This particular brush right here is from Marc Jacobs. It's called the Shadow. toothbrush, and if you take a look here, it's really nice. It's flat, the bristles are really soft. This is the applicator brush. So when you're applying this on your lid, what you're gonna first do is you're going to put it in the shadow color that you like. You're gonna always pat your brush first, and then you're gonna apply it here to the lid, like so, okay? You're gonna pat it really nice, or you can use it right across the brow bone, for example. When you're going to use an alternate color, what we like to usually always recommend is with your shadow brush, work with the lighter color right on the lid here, as well as the top brown bone of your eye. And then you're going to blend, after blending that in, you're going to take your blending brush and you can use a darker shade, okay? And you're going to put it in your color that you're typically, going to use. For example, if it's like a soft brown, then you're going to tap it. You're going to now, in a either windshield wipe motion, going back and forth, you're going to blend that in, or some people do it in circular motions, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to blend the colors really beautifully together, seamlessly, okay? So that's what your two main brushes here will do and help to achieve a look for just at least getting you through the day and also the evening. And then moving forward, if you like, I'm going to talk about all different kinds of looks. So your powder brush will look like this, all right? This is a powder brush. This one in particular is from Dose of Colors, one of my favorites, and it's actually lost the label on the brush itself because I've used it so much, but the bristles are really soft. It's beautiful. I love it. I use it all the time. And you can use this not only for powder, but some people also like, because of the size, to use it as a blush brush as well. So you can really use it as either one. So always the correct way, or the proper way to apply your powder, is to dip it into your powder, and you're going to tap it before you apply it on, and then you're going to lightly blend it all over your face. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to set your foundation, okay? So that your foundation or even your concealer under your eye will last and won't melt away for the rest of the day. I also love to use a really nice angled brush when it comes to doing blush. It's one of my favorite tools to use. I tend to always gravitate towards it. This one also is from Dose of Colors. It lost its writing. It was right here because I love it so much, and the bristles are extremely soft. And you can find it online directly, both brushes actually, on both their websites, but I'm going to leave all the details below so you can go directly to their sites and purchase any of the products you like afterwards. But this is great. What you're going to do is do the same thing. You're going to dip it into your favorite color blush. You're going to tap it, and then what you're going to do is, in an up and down stroking motion, you're going to blend your brush like so, okay? Or sometimes some people kind of like flick it up a little bit here so that you don't have any harsh lines. Now, if you feel like you apply too much and it's too bold in color, don't freak out. Always be okay with using your hands in that respect. And that's the only time I'm gonna say that I give a little permission in that respect, as long as your hands are clean. Take your fingers and just soften up the edges, like so, okay? And just touch it up and down. And what it's gonna do is it's going to make the product emulsify into the foundation. It's going to help make it softer around the edges, and it's gonna blend better, and it's gonna look more in unison and not as harsh. These are my favorite products that I really enjoyed working with on a daily basis. And I hope that this helped to educate you better as to what brushes are good to use, and also how to use them and why you should have them, and not feel intimidated to use brushes in general. If you have any questions or comments, please just like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments below. Leave any questions you may have for future videos you'd like for me to put out there. What questions you have about concerns regarding, whether it's eyelash application, shadow application, highlight, all of that. If you are that woman suffering from how to apply makeup and you are over the age of 30, this is the channel for you. I am going to help you out. I am that girl. Subscribe now, give me those thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys all soon.